The key to this is teamwork, right? It takes an entire team to build it, including the owners, the architects, the project team, our team.
So a lot of it was based on the fact that it was a really tight time constraint. They were looking for the core and shell to be completed in 11 months. They were looking for the building to be a 10-story, 135,000 square foot facility.
One of the things that we did is we worked with the exterior envelope consultant that was hired by the owner to address any of their concerns in the preliminary design phase, and then we built a physical scaled mock-up for them to be able to test. And test not only the flashings, the sealants, the floor-to-floor interplays between the AVBs that are being used on this job, and really prove out that this was going to work prior to ever going into fabrication.
We have centerline employees that were working on one part of the floor, building the wall sections with studs, Vos Glass, and then waterproofing them. And as they would come down the line, we would flash the entire wall sections, which could vary in size from 12 feet to 40 feet.
We were able to do about 150 lineal feet of wall in a day. And I think on site, we probably would have been able to do maybe 30 feet in a day. So it was quite a bit faster, much more efficient.
It's just a cleaner, better environment to build in, and at the end gives you a better product.
So you couldn't just pick the top of the panel up. We had to pick the panel up with one crane and then transfer it over onto a rig that we built for the tower crane, and then put them in place using a window header as our bearing point for our rig. There is no way that building could ever gotten built as fast as it was any other way we've done it. There really isn't. The infill aspect of the job was quite challenging, to say the least, just to be able to get them panels up there. We had to have a good crane operator, but I mean, we came up with a pretty good solution with the taller top track, being able to push them up and then shoot them in. And we did 90% of that job, and then 3 months later, we had to come back and infill a section and fill in where the buck hoist is, and we ended up doing them, I think, all that whole thing in like 3 days.
This was a perfect solution to a tight site, limited space for movement, limited space for material storage.
You really can see the benefit of the execution of the work in a safe manner, in a highly efficient manner, and at a level of quality that is hard to believe that it could be matched if done through traditional methods.
I've said it often to whoever will listen, but I think that finding a way to get prefabricated enclosures is the only way to go on a project going forward.